Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman in a remote studio, which is terribly close to the second level of my home. My wife's finally allowed me up here. But we do have on the other end here someone very important, especially today, very important, Luann Dunsford. She is the CEO of the Michigan Works Association, which is headquartered in Lansing, but obviously reaches all over the state of Michigan. Luann, welcome to the show. It's good to have you here.
Good morning. It's so great to be here.
It is. It's good to see humans too, periodically.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Listen, I understand October is National Disability Employment Awareness Month. So tell me about the importance of that.
It's huge. We've got 75 years observing the National Disability Employment Awareness Month. And this year, the theme is increasing access and opportunity. And so we celebrate the ingenuity of people with disability, what they bring to America's workplace. And now more than ever, you're in the middle of it, I'm in the middle of it. Flexibility is so important for both workers and employers. And we need to ensure that our workplaces in America continue to accommodate individuals with disability, opening the door to opportunity, implementing policies that improve their opportunity, especially because the population continues to be really underrepresented in the workforce. And we want to make a change on that.
You know, the irony of all this is the biggest problem before we entered into this COVID-19 bubble we're in was getting good people. And you can't have a circumstance like that and have very employable, skilled people in a certain group that's getting ignored.
That's exactly right. And, you know, we don't say, hey, employ this person because they have a particular disability. We say, employ this really great person that can add to your bottom line, that can bring productivity. And oh, by the way, they may look or sound or feel a little different than you. It's okay. That's diverse. It's great.
Well, you know, the irony is having employed some disabled people in the past is they resent being measured on their disability. They want to be measured on how they contribute.
No question about it. And, you know, I had a board chair for many, many years that was a chair user. You and I could walk out and get into a car accident and all of a sudden we're in a chair. Does that diminish who we are and what we have to bring? Absolutely not. And he taught me, when you break down barriers, when you adopt that mindset, you break them down for everybody. And just think of a curb cutout, right? That was designed for chair users. Well, if you've ever pulled luggage behind you or pushed a stroller, you're pretty happy those cutouts are there. So breaking down barriers for everybody, right?
Well, you know, and speaking of breaking down barriers, in addition to this being National Disability Employment Awareness Month, I learned that this year also marks the 30th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, a landmark civil rights legislation increases access to opportunity for people with disabilities across the society, including in the workplace. It's an important tool for removing the physical and societal barriers, one that I just talked about, the curb cutouts. Disability rights advocates continue to work to develop other laws, other policies, just trying to make our world more inclusive so we can harness the talent and the potential of all segments of our population.
Well, and you're talking about access simply for their being able to contribute. You know, we've always had at our facility a ramp, and something as simple as that takes stairways out of the mix.
Right. Makes so much sense. And, you know, we are very supportive of that. We're very aware of that. We know there are benefits to hiring people with disabilities. They're reliable, overall higher job retention rate, higher safety performance. There's potential for businesses to have tax credits. And again, that diversity in the workplace, you don't want all the same, homogenous. You want all thoughts, all input. That really adds to your bottom line.
They bring good minds and you want to use all your minds. Listen, how does Michigan Works serve those individuals? Any special way?
Yeah, you know, we serve over 600,000 job seekers a year, and including individuals with disabilities. And we've got some great partners that help us do that. The Michigan Rehabilitation Services is joining with Michigan Works. We're so excited that we're ramping back up at the co-location, breaking down the barriers. You come into a Michigan Works one-stop service center and you're going to get full access to everything that they have to offer.
Well, Luann, I want to thank you so much for the great work that you guys do, quite frankly, and keep it up. Hey, 30 seconds left. How about the pandemic? Has that thrown a wrench into your operation?
You know, Michigan Works has been open. We haven't been open face to face, but we have never stopped delivering services. But there is definitely an impact. And, you know, and it's more difficult for people with vision or hearing, you know, there's just more barriers that you have to get over. But Michigan Works has been right there and they'll stay right there.
Well, you guys do a phenomenal job. Luann Dunsford, Chief Executive Officer of Michigan Works Association. Thanks for being with us and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to be right back on the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman. Stick around.